I chose social work for a variety of reasons, but the best reason to say is because of my friends. I've always through my life helped out my friends, given them advice, and gotten them through many troubles that they've had. But I never really wanted to help other people. I helped them through Boy Scouts and through the military, but I was always afraid. I was afraid of bringing home saddled with the burdens of other people's emotions and wasn't sure that I could be the person to do that. But then later in my adult life, I started speaking with some of my friends and helping them. And they stopped dead in our conversation and they looked me in the eye and said, "Why aren't you helping everybody like this?" And that's when it hit. I realized I can be the helper. I can be the person out there giving that advice. I can be the person like Mr. Rogers or any number of other influential people to offer that hand and say it's okay and give them the guidance that they want or need. Once I started getting into it and realizing that social work is what I wanted to do, that helped me piece together what I truly wanted to do here at University of South Carolina and how I wanted to be able to provide for my family in the future. If my donors were standing in front of me, I would shake their hand and tell them thank you. Thank you for putting your hard-earned money out there to be able to support a person like me. I'm a veteran, I'm a father, but more than anything else, I'm a student at this point. A student that doesn't have a job, but wants to be able to take that same help that I'm receiving from you and being able to give it back to the community, to give it back to the world, to give it back to anyone that I can. I have a couple of different things that I'd really like to do in my life, but the first one that really stuck to me, that is what started guiding me towards social work, is I want to be able to help neurological or neurodivergent individuals that might be on the spectrum, might have ADHD, or might have any other number of issues, and help them learn how to deal with the world around them without having to mask, without having to tire themselves out, without having to wear themselves down just to exist. So I want them to be able to go out and be able to provide them with those tools so that they can confront the world and say, no, I don't need to change. I am exactly who I'm meant to be. And beyond that, I'd also like to do one other thing, which I may never see in my life. But I want to plant the seeds to start building empathy in the school system again. I want to be able to provide some type of intro to social work class to get students as young as elementary school all the way up to high school into volunteering and helping service their community, going through picking up trash, helping serve in a soup line or anything else, but helping them understand that the world that you see is not the same as the person who stands directly beside you. That they see the world from a completely different way. And maybe if we could all see that, we would be one step closer to all being one big group known as the human race.